Hey folks, Some Gadget Guy here, somegadgetguy.com. Recently, we've seen a number of tools released to help make our homes smarter. Smart thermostats, smart electrical sensors, smart cameras that connect to our Wi-Fi so that we can really get a sense of what's going on in our homes at any given time. And one gadget which has come my way and I'm really excited to share with you is one that's also going to help us determine how healthy our surrounding environment is for us. And today we're gonna take a look at the Netatmo Urban Weather Station, which is a pair of sensors, one which goes inside your home and one which goes immediately outside your home to tell you what's going on with air quality and with weather conditions immediately around you. There's an indoor sensor which connects to your home's Wi-Fi. Then there's an outdoor sensor which connects to your indoor sensor. The indoor sensor is powered off of an AC adapter and the outdoor sensor is powered off of some AA batteries. Now, once you've connected Netatmo to your home network, it sets up a profile for you so that you can also log into Netatmo anywhere you have a data connection. And there's a handy app for iOS and Android users which allows you to check on weather conditions at home and also what's going on inside your home. And the number of different environmental and weather conditions this thing can track is pretty cool. Not only does it look up and track general weather conditions, I mean, you can look that kind of stuff up on weather.com, or I don't know, go outside occasionally, but it does a really good job of tracking indoor and outdoor temperatures, barometric pressures, humidity, indoor and outdoor air quality if there are any pollutants in your general vicinity. It'll track CO2 indoors just to make sure your air quality is decent, and it even comes with an acoustic sensor to make sure that there aren't any loud noises happening in your home environment. Now that last one kind of threw me a bit because if I'm in my home, why would I need to know what the acoustic level of my home is at? And then I snapped and realized, well, if I'm out and about and a fire alarm goes off, I'm going to get an alert from Netatmo that there is a loud noise occurring in my home. We generally keep our homes pretty quiet, especially when we're not at home. So even the acoustic level can do a really good job of informing us that something is happening in our home which we probably don't want happening. And very helpfully, the app plus data service that Netatmo has created to support the Urban Weather Station is extremely detailed and logs all of this information for you. And if you're a junkie for that kind of statistical data like I am, you get a really good sense of what trends happen in your home and in your community. For example, thanks to Netatmo, we have a pretty good idea that the weather sealing on our home is pretty effective. On the contrast to that, there are times where our peak CO2 level can get a little nervously or anxiously high. And those are opportunities for us to track at what time during the day and night that we see that peak CO2 so that we can do things like occasionally open up a window. I like having that kind of data. And I'm really happy to see that the mobile app for Netatmo is really well polished. I've played with a couple other home automation and home monitoring solutions that can talk to our Androids and talk to our iOS devices, but sometimes they can feel really stark or they just look kind of ugly. They can be hard to interact with. The layout on Netatmo's app is very clean with panels that slide just like a modern app should, and all of that information is very easily tracked and is very easily accessible from your smartphone or tablet anywhere you go with the data connection. As soon as it can log into your Netatmo account, it sends a signal down into your Wi-Fi router, which then communicates with Netatmo and then sends that information back to your phone or tablet. Works seamlessly. I've been very impressed. So folks, to go along with making our homes smarter, if you're working with some kind of security system or some kind of Wi-Fi enabled monitoring system, I would consider adding Netatmo into the mix too. From a health and safety standpoint, I just feel a little more comfortable having this kind of data. And you can pick up Netatmo for around $180 on Amazon right now. Isn't a bad little bang for buck, especially considering how well polished the app is and how great the data service is if you log into your account via a laptop or a desktop. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go plug this back in because I have no idea what's going on in my home right now. I'm like flying blind here. I feel naked. As always, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next review.